Blog Talk Radio.
Hi, I'm the Reverend Jake Slater. You're listening to the Wrestle Gamer Show with my friend the Cajun Cowboy, Double D's Billy Boudreaux. And y'all invited down to Double D's backyard barbecue and wrestling extravaganza. We gonna have wrestling, we gonna have ribs. I'm gonna cook up some crawfish all Cajun spicy nuts now, don't you know? So tell your friends, tell your family, and don't worry. You can all stay at Billy's house while you're here. It's gonna be fun, fun, fun. We gonna wrestle now, do you hear?
This is Team Gooch, and we're in WGS, the best running wrestling and gaming radio show ever, only on Blog Talk Radio. And if you don't like anything we say or do, 1, we respect your opinion. 2, fuck you.
WGS Radio,
The best running wrestling and gaming radio show ever.
the Studley Man Exley,
And the Studley Man is twice nightly.
the Shining Star Rick Star is in attendance.
Yes, I am. What's going on, guys?
Andy, how you doing?
Hi, everybody. Hope you're all well.
Hi, I'm the Reverend Jake Slater.
WWE fan, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
WGS Radio,
The best running wrestling and gaming radio show ever.
presented by www.thewrestlegamershow.com. WGS Radio is on the air. And how about that new epic opening, ladies and gentlemen? Double B Billy Boudreaux coming at you on this wonderful January 26th, 2011. And I got a couple of quick notices here. We're going to be missing 2 people because of illness. Mick 37 is out this week with a chest cold, so he will not be in attendance. And I received a message earlier this morning from Reverend Jake Slayer. Rev Jake will not be here as well. He's going to be gone. Apparently, due to his emphysema, he had to rush himself to the emergency room, couldn't breathe. So we wish the best for Rev Jake Slayer. Hopefully everything will turn out okay. Well, we got a lot to get to. Let me make a round of introductions here because we have a couple of special guests here. First, the Studley Man, Ashley, is here. Ashley, what is up?
Everything's going good, and enough of the guys who aren't with us tonight. Fuck the Queen and all his gooches. Man, did I say that out loud?
You definitely did, as we welcome Mean Matt Dunn into the show. Matt, how are you this week?
Hey, Billy, I'm good. How you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce one of our special guests this week. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Rocket. Rocket, welcome to WGS Radio. Thank you for coming back.
Shut up.
All right,
Shut up. Shut up. You still talking. Shut up. Let's get one thing straight. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about your radio show. And I could care less about the fans that listen to it. The only reason why I'm here right now is for no other reason than for the money. Now, talk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another caller from the 228 area code. Caller, go ahead. And we lost that caller. Oh, well. We also have another person here on Skype. Go ahead, Skype caller. Who is this?
Hello.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Oh, Mick, is that you?
That it would be.
Mick, I thought you weren't calling in. I thought you were sick.
I'm trying to keep the cough down because it hurts like hell when I do it. So what a better way than distracting myself from coughing than talk.
Oh, Mick, add Chris Rogers and Cornbread to your call.
All right.
Now, Rocket, I know you could care less for a show, but we have a segment that we'd like to introduce you to here on WGS Radio. It's called The Epic Fail in Coal Mining History.
Yay.
Hey, guys. Ladies and
Is
gentlemen,
Ric Flair on the
time
show?
for another epic phase in coal mining history.
Have your attention, please. I've received another email from the general manager. Have your attention, please. I've received another email from the general manager.
Gee, now, Rocket, I know you don't like me, but come on, Michael Cole needs to get his lines right on television.
Yeah, I would tend to agree that the position that he's been placed in by the general manager, whomever he may be, you would think that he would get something as simple as manager, correct?
No, well, ladies and gentlemen, WWE Fan is here. WWE Fan, how are you this week? And it's Chris Rogers, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm getting a bunch of echo right now.
Okay, well, we got a lot of news to get to, so let's go ahead and start the news here with our special guest, the Rocket, here to get his analysis on everything. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, the Blogsplash News is brought to you by the WGS Store.
Hi, I am the Iron Reverend Jake Slater, and I am telling you that you better get your lazy, inbred, corn-fed, shithead, goat-blowing asses over to CondePress.com/WrestleGamers and buy something from our store. I don't care if you buy a t-shirt, a throw pillow, or a damn coffee mug. Hell, buy one of our overpriced video cams. Just buy something so I don't have to come to your house and kick your redneck ass. So if you order something in the next 10 minutes, and if you don't, you better lock your fucking doors. Because I am the Reverend Jake Slayer, and I will fuck your day up. And by the way, I love you all. Send money, please.
Rocket, I just want to tell you that's Reverend Jake Slayer on one of his good days.
Oh. Cool deal. You sound like somebody I might like.
Yeah, well, again, that's one of the person that's absent this week. And like I said, unfortunately, he's in the emergency room right now. Apparently, he's having some problems breathing. So again, we just hope for the best and hope he's okay. And
it may be the good Lord that doing that to him after calling himself a reverend and talking like that.
Well, I'd like to start off the news this week because I did read a big story, ladies and gentlemen. Sid Vicious has been arrested.
You lie.
Sid Vicious has been arrested for drug possession. I believe it was in
marijuana.
Yes, he was. Apparently, he was speeding. Then he refused to pull over, and then when he pulled over, the police searched him, and they found marijuana in his car
And no license.
And no license, apparently.
I wonder if this will have a direct. I wonder if this will have a direct effect on Sid Justice in his career.
Well, if the stabbing of Arn Anderson back in 1987 didn't affect his career, I don't know what would.
Well, I mean, you have Sid Justice and you have Sid Vicious, so I'm just kind of wondering if Sid Vicious being arrested is going to affect Sid Justice.
Well, actually, he's got a good point there.
Yeah, well, you've also got Sid Udy as well, star of the latest straight-to-DVD hit coming out next week in the UK, River of Darkness. It's a horror movie with Sid, Kevin Nash, and Kurt Angle. And from what I can see from the trailer, it looks nearly as bad as The Chaperone. Dear God.
Oh, God. That's a good... That's a good one here. Mick, do you have the other leader of Team Gooch on the line with you?
His mic was making funny noises and he hung up.
All right. Well, again, hold on, Rocket. Before we go any further, we have a little advisory because apparently we've been getting people complaining about what we do here and the way we talk. So we came up with a little advisory for everybody. This is what it right here.
This is Team Gooch, and we're in WGS, the best running wrestling and gaming radio show ever, only on Blog Talk Radio. And if you don't like anything we say or do, 1, we respect your opinion. 2, fuck you.
It kind of tells anybody, hey, if they have a problem with us, just to listen to that advisory. You know what I mean, Rocket?
There you go. You know, you can't go wrong with a little advisory, a little parental warning.
Well, let's go to Ash. Yes.
Did you say that there's an advisor in the room because of the way y'all talk?
No, it was an advisory to people that if they don't like what we're saying, just to listen to that promo.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Botchamania, Matthew. Matthew, welcome to WGS Radio. How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you. Now, for those people who are not familiar with Botchamania, what exactly is Botchamania?
Botchamania is a British person watching clips of wrestling and picking the bit that he likes and saying it's video game music, with hilarious consequences.
So you made it, bro? You made it? Awesome.
Yeah, if Matthew was to make, he puts in clips from wrestling shows and promos and things like that don't go quite as expected. And with a bit of Gallagher music, I could just film the recording of the show, and that would make a fine Botchamania segment.
Hey, Billy.
Yes, Rocket.
If I may, before you get, I know you're fixing to, get going on your show, I would like to put my 2 cents in on your little news portion of the show. I did something, if you don't mind. Is that okay?
Yes,
if you do
it
mind,
is okay.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn anyway, but I don't usually look at DVDs with wrestling. Hell, I barely watch it. But a friend of mine dropped 2 of the new releases to me, and I know you're going to talk about this, but I got to put my 2 cents in to all your listeners here and in the archives whenever you do that. Just folks, I want you to know I watched the WWE DVD 2-disc set of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Never in sports entertainment has there been such an injustice for someone so worthy of more than 45 minutes.
I agree with everything this man is saying.
They spent 45 minutes on
mostly recycled clips.
It was horrible. It was horrible. Aside from Bobby Heenan, I also witnessed the release of the top 50 superstars of all time. Can I tell you that was the worst excuse of a top anything other than bullshit? Look, they had Hulk Hogan number 25, okay? Ric Flair and Dusty Rhodes was tied for 17. Edge was something like number 7, and I'm going to go ahead and spill the beans because don't waste your time. Number 1 was Shawn Michaels.
It was like low, huh?
It was horrible. Look, people, don't fool with these people. Don't give these idiots your money anymore. It's ridiculous.
Where was Repo Man?
Repo Man should have been number 1. I was surprised he wasn't number 1.
He should have been higher than 1. 1 teen.
It was ridiculous. Look, I love Bobby Heenan. They should have did him. They did him an injustice. It's a great injustice. But don't waste your money on the top. Are you paying attention, world? Top 50 superstars of all time.
Yeah. Didn't they misspell San Martino's name?
They call him like Mr. Cauliflower Ears or something. It's like dude in the name, Yellow Dog or Charlie Brown.
Right. But wasn't San Martino...
Cauliflower Ears. Have them under a map.
Well, I'll say one thing. That top 15 list, we've been ragging on them for quite a while, and we officially gave them this.
Fatality.
Nice.
Yeah, it deserves a fatality because that was like the worst list ever. I mean, how can you have, number one, Hulk Hogan at such a low number? By all rights, Hulk Hogan deserves to be in the top 5, in my opinion, for everything he's done.
Even the host said, look, I don't shoot the messenger. They paid me minimum wage, he said, to do this. He knew what was going to happen. I believe they were sabotaging his career. That's all that was.
And you notice he wasn't even in the top 50? Ric Flair.
If you work in TNA, you don't exist. Think about that. So,
yeah.
That's Kurt Angle stuff is taken out, you know?
Rocket, I have to ask you, what number was the Ultimate Ultimate Warrior?
I don't even know if he was listed, dude. Oh,
exactly.
Well, that wouldn't surprise me in the least. It would not surprise me.
Right.
So,
hey, Macho Man, check this out. Randy Savage was listed above Flair.
Oh, somebody's echoing.
Somebody's echoing.
Somebody's echoing.
All right, now where was Macho Man listed?
He was above Flair and Hogan.
I can agree to disagree with that number, though.
But that's TNA, that's why.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. They don't exist. Almost.
The Macho Man was ordered the WWE to place him higher, or else he'd reveal more about his relationship with Stephanie McMahon, allegedly. Wow. I may have made that up just for graphical purposes, but whatever.
Macho Man said either place me higher or do this.
Finish him.
Terry Funk was in there. Jimmy Snuka, Gorilla Monsoon, The Big Show, Jerry Lawler, Pat Patterson. Of course, Fabulous Moolah was in there. Sergeant Slaughter, The Sheep. John who?
Cena.
Wait. John Cena made the top 50?
Who is
God, yeah.
Wonder?
Who is John Cena?
Well, basically, in Wrestling Rocket, he's this.
They have their heads up their ass. This isn't anything new.
John Cena's the current Rock.
Well,
The Rock was liked, or the Rock was either liked or hated at one point.
Right.
He wasn't both.
Right.
all right, now, Ashley, can you give us some more news stories for us to talk about?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, speaking of Flair, he missed a little house show in Berlin on Tuesday. The company claimed that Flair was refusing to get on the plane. There's a number of stories making round as what the issue was, but apparently it was some kind of blow-up between Flair and a member of management. Reportedly, I think it's the tour manager.
Ric Flair didn't want to get on that plane because he didn't have the right mixture of Bengay and marijuana.
Well, apparently he threw a fit. He was playing Nature Boy on the tour and got pissed off and threw a tantrum. But they knew at the time he was in Dublin and that he wasn't coming, he wasn't on the bus, and that he wasn't in Berlin. Reportedly, he was demanding money in advance from a member of management. When his request wasn't granted, he refused to get on the bus, so they basically said, right, fuck you, we're going on the bus without you. Reportedly, though, he is going to be joining the tour back when it comes to Glasgow, in Scotland for tomorrow night's show, Thursday.
Now, Rocket, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I have all the respect in the world for Nature Boy Ric Flair. I'm a big fan of everything he did in the NWA and WCW and early on in his career. But with him being in TNA now, I mean, come on, it's kind of like he's like kind of rubbing his own name the wrong way, wouldn't you say?
No, because if you were in his shoes, or and not necessarily his particular shoes, but if you had the opportunity, one company was ready to phase you out, and you had the opportunity to continue to add to an already stellar career, I would hope that you would. Maybe not in wrestling. I feel like he's kind of Brett Favre-ing a little bit, and maybe, I'd rather not see him take his shirt off anymore. Maybe just his coat, but not his shirt. But other than actually wrestling, I'd love to see him around as long as possible, him and Hogan. Yeah, if someone's going to give him the opportunity, then, yeah, I would take it. I would be doing the same damn thing.
All right, I have a question for you, Rocket, and for you, Matthew, of Botchamania. What's your opinion, your thoughts on the whole internet feud that has started between Val Venus, a.k.a. Sean Morley, and Matt Hardy?
You really want to know my opinion?
Yes, we really do.
I don't give a damn. I got more things to do than worry about if Val Venus is whipping some guy named Matt Hardy with a towel or not. I don't really care. Now, that's my opinion.
All right, let's go to Matthew. Matthew, can you give us your thoughts? Matthew?
Matthew got scared because he heard the voice of the Rocket, and he said, "Oh, shit."
Well, another person that's here, Rocket, that you're kind of familiar with is Cody Hawkins. Cody, how are you doing this week, buddy?
Yeah, doing pretty good this evening, Billy. How you doing?
You're doing just fine. A mixture of doing the show and eating my dinner at the same time. I'm trying to multitask here. I'm not being very successful at it, though, but still.
Hey, you ready for next Saturday, Billy?
For oh yeah, it is next Saturday, February 5th, in Ring of War in St. Markville. Rocket, are you going to be there?
Yes, I will be there, and I also have an announcement to make. I am no longer on the market. That's right. Take my name off of the phones. Take my name out of the singles list and the bachelors list. I have found a woman. Her name is Amy. It is love. So you can take me off of all the little girls. I know they're crying. I know they're upset. But take my name. Lose my phone number. I'm no longer single. And no, Cody, I'm not going out with you.
Basically, Rocket has found his Rocket.
There you go. I found my Rocket. Very good.
Ashley, what else do you have for us this week?
Well, more of a continuation of the Jeff Hardy drugs court case happened last Thursday, and once again, it's been delayed. It's been delayed to, I think, February the 16th, which is a couple of days after the Against All Odds pay-per-view. So I doubt you're going to see him get the belt back Against All Odds, or on February 3rd. They're coming. I
heard one of the reasons why that court case was delayed is because of the fact that Jeff Hardy didn't even show.
Well, no, because he's on this TNA UK European tour. That's why.
I mean, Cody Hawkins, I don't know about you, but I think Jeff Hardy needs to really get his act together.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, hey, if you don't want to do the time, don't do the crime.
But if I haven't said hi to you yet, Andy, welcome Andy to the show. Andy, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you, Billy. How are you, and how's everybody else?
Andy, do you know that I'm a wrestling god?
No, but I'm sure you'll tell me all about it. I'm sure you'll tell me all about it.
Oh,
God damn. I'm not a very big believer of God, so can you call yourself something else?
What did he just say?
I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist. I don't believe in God, so call yourself something else.
You said you're an ape. You're an ape thief? Is that what you said? You're an ape thief?
He said this. He said that.
Atheist.
That's what he said.
Atheist. I know you've taken too many shots to the head with the chairs, but atheist.
I may agree with you on that. I may agree with you on the shots to the head.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the word's atheist. Atheist.
Oh, thank God.
Atheist. Basically,
Yeah, you got it.
You don't believe in it. Well, who the hell you gonna pray to when I'm whipping your ass one side of the cage to the other, brother?
What dream are you talking about?
Oh,
you couldn't whip my mama's ass.
Andy busted a rhyme.
Fight.
Oh, no.
My God.
No,
Just because Ref isn't here, the whole show's gone out of control. What the hell?
next storyline, please,
you
Ashley.
couldn't whip my mama's ass.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh, my God!
February 3rd.
I think
they are
there's another play.
February 3rd, they are apparently coming, and reportedly it's going to be a return of the main event Mafia, because there are reports Sting, Kevin Nash, and Bobby Lashley have all been approached into being part of the Mafia group. Nash, despite everything that was saying, you know, I'm not having any new contract negotiations, he's now pretty much admitted, I think, to another radio station that he is actually undergoing new negotiations. The interesting thing, though, with Lashley is I think he's got a match in Japan the day before the February 3rd, the Impact screening. So, given that it is being recorded a couple of days before, but you've also got to take into account travel and jet lag and all that, it seems unlikely that he's going to be there for February 3rd. But I wouldn't, expect to see him back perhaps at the pay-per-view against all odds in a couple of weeks.
Hey, Billy.
Yes?
I hate to cut the guy off that don't believe in nothing, but, Billy, if you don't mind, sir, that woman I told you about is knocking at my door. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. The Rocket got some stuff to shoot out. I mean, I gotta handle some business. Thank you for your time, and Billy, bring your AC buddy to the next show on the 5th so I can beat that bejesus out of him, or the bejesus in him, rather.
Hey, Rocket, you're actually telling everybody on a radio station that you've got a girlfriend.
Oh, yes, no. I know.
Did you have to pay for it?
Oh, for God's sake!
Right, before
Just
things
busted a rhyme.
explode, let me play out Rocket here. Rocket, thank you very much. Bye.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Rocket, take care, mate.
Is Matthew gone?
Yes, Matthew's gone for some reason.
Yeah. I think maybe because he couldn't get a word in edgewise with Rocket, probably. Just saying.
All right. Well, if you can get word back to him that he's still more than welcome to come back in here, but
It seemed like he was trying to put a joke over, and his microphone seemed to be.
Hey, Andy.
Hello.
Mick.
Yeah, what's up?
well, it's all right.
What's going on?
Echo.
And that might, Daniel,
Delayed echo.
Cornbread. I think that might be on you because you have the internal microphone, and we can kind of hear us on your end.
Mute their screen for about 5 minutes.
Or at least put on your headphones or something. Wow, I'm hearing like a 9-minute echo or something. Oh, all right, before I get freaked out, let's go on to the next news story.
It's not a 9-minute echo, Billy. It's somebody shouting down Rocket's girlfriend's crutch.
No, I'm starting again. Yeah, next, well, this isn't entirely wrestling related, but it is probably relating to many fans that are watching TNA WWE. Yay! We're talking about streams. Justin TV is one of the stream providers that is out there. Other streams are available, but I mentioned Justin because the UFC has actually filed a lawsuit against Justin for not pulling their latest pay-per-view, UFC 125, I think it was, on New Year's Day, and very quick enough. And if this is successful for UFC, perhaps you're going to see the death of Justin TV, which will then mean nobody will watch TNA pay-per-views.
I think it's about time, because I believe for the longest time, Matt Dunn, that one of the reasons why a lot of the pay-per-view buys are down is not only attributed to the lack of quality storylines in wrestling, but the fact that when people buy it, they stream it online for free.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
Well,
That's one of the reasons why TNA buys are so down. Because, for one, when somebody buys a TNA pay-per-view and stream it online, as far as I know, TNA doesn't give a damn.
Right? And they keep showing the Twitter and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Ashley, what else do you have for us this week?
Well, you heard the story about Riley being booked for driving under the influence last month. Then,
Yes.
last week, Shreveport, Louisiana, CM Punk beating up kids, or the other way around.
Oh.
But this time, the Great Khali has been involved in a shooting.
Oh, no.
Oh.
In his home
Whoa!
in India. Great Khali and his bodyguard were involved in a shooting at the home of a senior Indian politician on Friday, according to one of the big 24-hour news channels in India. 3 people have been seriously injured, and he was invited apparently to the home of a deputy speaker of the Punjab State Assembly, as his grandson is a big fan of wrestling and of Khali himself. Local fans apparently assembled outside his residence in anticipation of Khali arriving. When he arrived, the children approached him for autographs and photos, and instead of receiving autographs and photos from the wrestler, they received bullets.
Oh, my God.
According to eyewitnesses, including the relatives of the deputy speaker, Khali's bodyguard was hostile from the start. His bodyguard shoved children as soon as they tried to approach Khali for a photo. A few minutes later, he grabbed the boy and started to beat him. The crowd then tried to rescue the boy from the bodyguard's clutches, and it's alleged that it was at this point that the bodyguard started shooting into the crowd.
Oh.
Eyewitnesses put the blame squarely only on Khali's bodyguard and not on Khali himself. And some allege that the bodyguard had been drinking alcohol. It's also reported that the normally fearless Khali immediately fled the scene. The police are being silent about the matter thus far, and no charges have been laid at the minute.
Matt Dunn, what's your reaction to that story?
The guy's like 7 foot whatever. He has a bodyguard. That's hilarious. But I think
his old job before he came to the WWE was he was a policeman in India.
Right.
How the fuck did he run that fast out of that?
Wrestlers and famous people pay attention who they associate with. You know what I mean? Because they'll make them look bad. They'll get their reputation messed up, and even if it's not their fault. So they pay attention to higher.
Mick, what's your thought on that story?
For one, like I said, how the fuck did he get out of that crowd that fast? 2, are you sure it was the dude that was beating the kids? I think as soon as Khali heard a gunshot, he accidentally kicked one of them.
Down the wrong pipe as we could go to the other leader of Team Gooch, if he's still in line, Cornbread. Cornbread, what's your thoughts on that story?
I don't think he's still on the line.
Well, Chris, Chris Masters, what about you? What's your thoughts on that story?
Let me just say, I agree with what the guy said earlier. He's 7 foot whatever, and he needs a bodyguard. That's kind of sad, and the fact that he was a former policeman. I mean, that just proves that he's kind of a sissy in his own right. But
yeah,
at least he wasn't hit or anything.
He was.
All right, Matt Dunn, to let you know, Matthew of Botchamania was in the chat room, and he's saying that he was trying to speak, and apparently he can't. The microphone wasn't working for him very well, so he had to take off because it wasn't working for him.
Oh, okay. So I was worried that he got upset or something.
No.
I'll go to the chat room and talk to him.
Well, he left. He's not even there anymore. So, but
Okay.
when you get a chance, tell him he's always welcome to come back.
Yeah, I gave him the phone number, but he's in UK, so it might be kind of difficult. Is it difficult for you guys, Ashley, to call?
Via Skype. Well, if it's... I don't know what the charge. I don't know what the charge is for U.S. calls. I'm not sure.
Well, we have a caller from the 727 area code. Caller, what's your name and where are you from? You're on the line with WGS Radio.
It's the Iron Dam Reverend Jake Slayer.
Rev Jake. Rev Jake.
He's back.
Rev Jake, how are you? I mean, you know, we've been worried about you all day with you having to go to the emergency room. What did the doctors tell you?
They're keeping me overnight.
Okay. They are?
Yeah, I just got back from an ultrasound on my testicles.
Oh shit.
I had a spine thing. Oh, the nurse is here.
Okay.
And she had a spine X-ray. I had a CAT scan of my head, and we're gonna do a biopsy in my head or something tomorrow. I think. I'm not really sure. But
yeah.
I don't know how much this is costing me because it's long distance. So I'm probably going to call you back before the show's over if you carry over into the archive. I just wanted to let you guys know I'm alive.
Yay!
I admire your dedication, bro.
Love you, Jake.
For calling in here.
I love all of you too, and I even love Little Willie.
You know, hey, let's quit with that because that's already getting me chewed on YouTube if you didn't notice.
Yeah, I know. All right, later, my friends. I will call you back probably in about an hour and 30 minutes.
All righty then.
Take care. I just wanted to keep in touch, tell you I love you all, and I miss you all.
Yeah, take care, Jake.
Love you, man.
Love you.
Hey, Andy. Oh, is that Chris?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you talk too much and your jokes aren't funny.
Shut up!
Ministry of Darkness.
Thank you.
Ministry of Darkness wants to know if you're chatting up with the nurses, Rev Jake.
All right, later, dudes.
Bye.
Later. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Well, at least we got some good news about Rev Jake that he's okay for right now. That's some good news. Well, speaking of news,
Ministry of Darkness is now getting suspicious because Rev dodged his question.
Oh.
Probably.
Ministry of Darkness says in the chat room, news confirmed on TNA Impact in UK, going to be shown on Challenge TV every week, as well as Explosion plus pay-per-views. And Challenge TV might be going to Freeview because of the loss of Channel 1.
On Tuesday nights at 10 p.m., after the Tuesday after it's broadcast on the Thursday in America. I don't know what's happening with Explosion, but all the pay-per-views will be broadcast the Wednesday following their airing on pay-per-view in North America and wherever else. Now, with regards to where the channel is, currently it is on Sky and Virgin, but due to the channel alterations on Freeview, which is one of the main UK thing where you watch television now, given that we're all changing from analog to digital, from February the 1st, which is this coming Tuesday, Challenge TV is replacing Channel 1, which was formerly Virgin 1, on your Freeview box at Channel 46. So that means you can watch, everybody technically can watch TNA now. They don't have to pay to see it via cable or satellite, which is, I think, brilliant news because it means I can actually watch it on my big fancy TV.
What else do you have for us, Ashley?
There was a little bit of news that hit a couple of days ago. Kurt Angle had to be pulled. Well, he left the current tour of Europe and UK and Europe, and came back to Pittsburgh after he received word that his pregnant fiancée, Giovanna Iannotti, was actually rushed to the hospital after passing out, and as a result of due to a result of high blood pressure. Doctors then made a decision to induce labour. She gave birth to a 4.5-pound, 18-inch daughter, born 3 weeks premature, named Juliana Marie Angle.
Oh.
She's being monitored still at hospital, but, you know, best wishes to Kurt Angle and his fiance and their new baby daughter.
Well, again, we can only hope for the best, you know.
I think she is recovering well. It's just the baby is about, as I say, 3 weeks premature. But knowing all the great doctors that are out there, I'm sure Juliana will be in perfect health.
Did she come out at a funny angle, like 45 degrees?
Oh, no.
Andy, that was a bad taste, but damn funny.
Ashley. Oh, and Ashley.
That's funnier than the sex joke.
Oh, and Ashley.
Another interesting little... Yes?
Oh, and it's true.
Yep.
Fatality.
Real. Damn real. It's real. It's damn real. Trying to get my story to come up, but for some reason my computer's being slow. But WWE stock in the past few days has really suffered. Its appearance. Its appearance on the stock exchange in New York. I can't get the figure that I was trying to get, but for today, its value on the stock exchange fell by 4.4%. So basically, if we say it's a $1 billion company, today it lost about. Hang on, billion is 1,000 million, so 110. It lost $50 million in one day.
Big
Girl.
I mean, its value on the stock exchange, yeah. Big. Well, actually, it was 4.4, so it'd be 44 million. But who's counting? Me. Interesting little story. Apparently, this is like a side story. Sheamus, before his work in WWE and wrestling and everything, he was a bodyguard for Bono, the lead singer of U2.
Oh,
yeah.
So that's why it's so white.
Oh my God!
I thought I noticed the glow at a U2 concert.
Oh man!
Oh my God!
I thought it was the fireworks.
Take that out of your mouth, Michael, you big liar.
Trying to think of it.
Vicky Guerrero's daughter is now the lead ring announcer at FCW at the minute. So clearly they don't like her as a wrestler, just at this current time. There's some current plans for that I was going to get, and then they've just fucking disappeared. Go here. Some current plans for the X Division. I'm trying to get it before it disappears. The current plans have Generation Me and Motor City staying together, but the members will be performing as singles wrestlers for the time being, as TNA is looking to rebuild the X Division. The teams will be used here and there, but they want to use them now to try and help the promotion of the division.
Right.
Guys, I want to get everyone's take on the current state of the X Division and what can be done to vastly improve it. Matt Dunn, can you give us your thoughts on that?
Bring back guys like Christopher Daniels and P.D. Williams, and what they're doing with the tag teams. I'm glad they're not splitting them, but putting them in X Division competition is probably a good idea. Because there's some Chris Sabin's the former X Division champion, correct? Yeah. Chris Sabin is, and Alex Shelley, I believe, is too, and that's going to help it a little bit. But they need to bring back Chris Daniels and P. Williams.
Mick37, what say you?
Well, can't really say too much about this one. All I can say is motivate it more. Get more X Division matches and not the same ones over and over again.
Motivation.
Chris Masters, what's your thought on it?
Oh, is it me now? Oh, whatever Mick said.
Oh my God, I'm about to blow chunks on this guy.
I don't.
Nick,
hey,
Nick
I got lost halfway through the story. I'm sorry.
Oh my God!
I got lost halfway through the story. Sorry.
Okay. Giggity.
You had this on your brain. You had this on your brain, Chris. WWE fan, what's your thoughts on the X Division and what can be done to improve it?
Bring more wrestlers in there. Hopefully.
Cody Hawkins, what about you?
Well, I think it's a good thing that they're putting a little more shine and spot on the X Division. You know, they're kind of letting off on tag team, but don't lose it completely like the WWE has. You know, just, you know, maintain a stable tag team division and bring back the original, these guys, you know, like Jerry Lynn and Christopher Daniels. And, I mean, hell, if formerly Caval, low-key, it'd be kind of cool if low-key went back to TNA. I thought it'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah, it would be. Actually, has there been any word as to where Caval is going right now?
No. He just seems to be doing the rounds on some of the other radio shows, and he just seems to be saying...
Actually, do me a favor. Take over the show for a second. Somebody's knocking at my door.
It wasn't his dream.
Oh, no, it's the Rocket.
Basically, the job wasn't his... WWE job wasn't his dream. It was actually going in Japan and actually being respected by the Japanese. So, you know, put all that time and effort into, you know, pushing Caval and everything. And then he basically goes, yeah, that job, kind of bullshit, you know. Another little story, which I'll read out in full from the Star Tribune. It's Jesse the Body going to war against the U.S. government.
Uh-oh.
Former Minnesota Governor Jesse Ventura sued the Department of Homeland Security and the Transportation Security Administration on Monday, alleging full body scans and pat-downs at airport checkpoints violate his right to be free from unreasonable searches and seizures. He's asking a federal
Did someone
judge
grab his balls or something?
He's asking a federal judge in Minnesota to issue an injunction ordering officials to stop subjecting him to, quote, warrantless and suspicionless scans and body searches. The lawsuit, which also names Homeland Security Secretary Janet Napolitano and TSA Administrator John Pistoli as defendants, argues the searches are, quote, unwarranted and unreasonable intrusions on Governor Ventura's personal privacy and dignity and are a justifiable cause for him to be concerned for his personal health and well-being. According to the lawsuit, he received a hip replacement in 2008, and since then, his titanium implant has set off metal detectors at airport security checkpoints. The lawsuit said that prior to last November, officials used a non-invasive handheld wand to scan his body as a secondary security measure. But when he set off the metal detector in November, he was instead subjected to a body pat-down and was not given the option of a scan with a handheld wand or an exemption for being a frequent traveler, the lawsuit said. The lawsuit said the pat-down, quote, exposed him to humiliation and degradation through unwanted touching, gripping, and rubbing of the intimate areas of his body. It claims that under the TSA's policy, Ventura will be required to either go to full body scanner or submit to a pat-down every time he travels, because he'll always set off the map. My reaction to that? LOL.
Mine? Giggity.
I aimlessly walk around airports, just get a pat-down. I try going as many airports as I can in a week.
In my opinion, on it is
wow. Chris,
your
What?
Chris, your fault. Stop laughing.
Let me just say, I think he just got pissed because someone touched his 50-year-old ball sack. I mean,
I think he busted a rock.
And he's afraid to admit that he actually enjoyed it.
Giggity.
Cody Hawkins, would you enjoy a pat down at an airport?
Hell no, trust me. If I had, like titanium hip replacements, hell, I would ask for a wine myself. I wouldn't have nobody's hands all up on me. I'd have to kick the mother's face off.
Apparently nothing's officially... Oh, go on, Andy. Your thoughts?
I welcome it, because when you get our age, it's anywhere you can get a pat down.
I think you're the oldest one. Yeah, if we could get Rev's reaction on that, he'd probably come up with something funny and then say, should have said that out loud, should I? I can't think of one, though. I'm not that disturbed in the head. Yeah.
He'd have to come up watch his energy drink.
While nothing's officially been confirmed by WWE, apparently William Regal has been talked about as being the Al Snow role on the new Tough Enough series coming up in April.
Interesting.
And it debuts...
Talking to Pat down,
debuts April 4th, right after Monday Night Raw, which is the Monday Night Raw, the night after WrestleMania, which is the night after the Hall of Fame, which is the night after something.
This is putting a weird vision in my head now, Ashley. You're talking about pat downs and you start talking about head.
Oh, no.
Where's this leading to? Where's this leading to?
Giggity.
Well, no. Next I'm talking about the British are coming. Next I'm talking about the British are coming. No, only kidding.
I think I have.
Just to really put you off. Trying to get... There was another little... tidbit. Some Hall of Fame names that have been put around. One of them is Sunny, although she denies the fact that she's going to be coming in the future. Yeah.
Again.
She's not going to be climaxing. Wow, this really shows I'm really gone out of hand since Billy was away. God damn it. Where are you? Completely fucking nature. Where's the... Oh, and there was a spoof story that came out in the UK paper, the Daily Mirror, saying that Vince McMahon was in talks to buy the Newcastle United football/soccer club. Now, it's ironic this story comes out because then a day later, it's revealed that a boxing champion, a British boxing champion, a British world title holder boxing champion by the name of Amir Khan, posted a picture on his Twitter of him at the Bolton-Chelsea game, which happened on Monday night, and ironically, pictured with him in the shot was Shane McMahon. Coincidence? Probably, given that he runs a sport management company now, but, you know, the conspiracy theorist, the Jesse Ventura conspiracy theorist says in me, could it be some kind of weird ruse for him to buy some club? Sadly, I don't need a pat down, I think. I say think because I'm not sure. Okay. Billy sent me a message.
Yeah, I'm right here.
He's back.
Yeah, back from a minor family dispute.
And then what? Well, final bit of news, because it kind of also relates to video games, is the quite a lot more details for the WWE All-Stars video game have come out. We know that Ultimate Warrior is going to be in it, Hogan, Orton, Sheamus, Rey Mysterio, whoa. Thankfully, Alberto Del Quifo. I repeat, Alberto Del Quifo. Billy, do you want to give it one more time?
Alberto Del Quifo.
Seemingly he isn't in it, but I guess if you can create characters, you'll probably make him in it and get beaten up all the time by anybody. Apart from John Cena, in which that's the only time Alberto Del Quifo will win. But I think we're still getting more details on that. It's coming out, I think, a couple of days before WrestleMania, so you're going to get drips of info coming up from now right up until its release date. I'm just hoping there's a secret hot coffee segment involved in the game involving Randy Savage and Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, because that would be awkward. Oh, and just because this is funny, I'm giving it an early mention. We're going to talk about it more on Saturday's Gamer Talk, but apparently there is a mod in or some kind of mod download thing, glitch for your PS3 or 360 for Tiger Woods PGA Tour 11 that actually, if you're playing as a woman, lets you play with the woman without any top on and her topless.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! With that being said, that'll be it for the Blogsplash News, and the Blogsplash News has been brought to you by this week's epic fail in coal mining history.
Yay!
See, leave you on a cliffhanger.
Oh no.
Leave you wanting more. Giggity.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for another epic fail in coal mining history.
Have your attention, please. I've received another email from the general manager. Have your attention, please. I've received another email from the general manager.
Wow. Damn. You figured again you would learn to get his lines right. Anyway, on that note, guys, we're going to go into break. When we come back, we're going to have the week in review. And plus, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to break down and give our thoughts for the Royal Rumble coming up this weekend. And you can get a chance to call in and give us your thoughts as well. Just call the 914-803-4615. That is 914-803-4615. Or you can log in to blogtalkradio.com and click S to talk to call in via Skype. Or you can log in to blogtalkradio.com/WGS Radio and give us your thoughts in the chat room below. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a break. You're listening to WrestleTalk on WGS Radio.